I am on the Birthing Cave Trail in Cocosino National Forest, which is Sedona, Arizona. So I had to come down here for a weekend trip. So this is a shorter trail. There was a longer one I was gonna do upon arrival, but there were a ton of cars there. Just said it was bad for parking, so I kind of expected it, but it was gonna be that bad. So I have a little day pack on. I do have stuff in the truck for an overnighter. I have a whole other bag of camping stuff, so a lot of gear, real gear heavy on this one. But yeah, you can see behind me, just getting onto the trail here. It's like 36 degrees out. It's a little chilly. This is a 2-mile round trip, a little short one. Just something to do, stretch my legs after driving, and then I gotta go find my campsite. I didn't reserve camping, and a lot of the camping up in the mountains is like buried in snow, so they haven't closed. So I am gonna find some dispersed camping along a forestry road and set up. So hopefully, if not, maybe getting an outrageously expensive hotel room. I'll get back to you. One thing to remember on that particular hike, ooh, mountains. That's considered the Birthing Cave. It's a sacred place, so you don't want to disturb a bunch of the rocks and move stuff around. You kind of go up in there, take your pictures, show some respect, and then leave. So luckily there's not a bunch of graffiti and stuff up there. I'm sure there has been in the past because people suck. Yeah, don't write on stuff or move crap or take rocks. It's the Birthing Cave. So you can look it up, Birthing Cave in Sedona, Arizona. But really cool, short hike, but really cool. Those are some extremely large cattle. I know. Hi, buddy. Hi. So I don't think the wind would be too bad for you guys. You're in the truck, propped up on my bag. So I'm gonna set up back here. There's already a fire pit made right there. So I have my truck blocking most of the wind. The wind seems to be coming from that direction. So I am outside of town a ways and dispersed camping. So I'm gonna camp here. I'm hoping that wind stays down. It's chilly. It's gonna be real cold in the morning, but I'm gonna get my tent and stuff set up and then probably start working on dinner before too long. It's 4 o'clock now. I wanna get up early so that I can hit the trail before it gets crazy, because it's still like insane over there. I had to park there when I got signal to figure out where I was gonna go camping. So there were a grip of people over there. So I'm gonna get set up here and then I guess get a fire going before too long. I got some wood I bought at the grocery store on the way out because I didn't think there'd be much out here, which there isn't. I'll show you guys some panning shots, of course. So I'll split that up and have me a little fire. I've got enough for 2 nights, so the goal is to hike tomorrow, camp again, hike again, and then drive home. So we'll see. So basically, in order to have a bag for my camping stuff, I have 2 bags. This is a big old rucksack, and then I have my stuff for my day hike bag because I didn't want to obviously carry this on the trails for no reason. So this is the big boy. Got my sleeping bag and stuff on the bottom. Sorry the lighting's so bad. It's because of the how bright it is out here. So it's pretty packed out. I got a 0-degree bag, so I should be fine tonight. It's gonna be down to like 25, I think. So it's not gonna be warm. But I actually have a tent this time, not doing the tarp. So I'm gonna get her set up. The abode for the evening is all set up. Next to pick them up there. I used all the stakes and the stakeout points because it's a little breezy. There are other places on this tent where I can use guy lines and guide out further. I don't think I'll need it that much. We should be fine. So yeah, I stayed in this thing in a minute. Oh hey, it's me. Yeah, there's some other campers set up out here, like regular campers. I'm the only psycho in a tent. It is pretty and breezy. All right, now the tent's set up. Always seek your bags, like your stake bags if you use them, or anything extra like that for the tent, and put it together. And then that way you won't lose it, especially in the morning when you're cold and you're tired. You don't want to mess with it. Throw it in the corner. So this thing needs, I need to sweep it. Got some ish in it. I don't have this thing. It has its own footprint. It's a little thin because it's a lightweight tent. It's a 2-pounder backpacking tent, but it'll do donkey. I'm going to, look at that sun. I'm gonna get my bed set up in here and then throw out my sleeping bag so it can start fluffing, because it's the down, so it needs to pull the air in it. And then I guess I'll start splitting wood and make a little fire lay. I might hang out in here and read because that wind sucks and I don't want to start my fire yet. It's too early. I'm gonna make tonight the chicken and dumpling soup, I think. We might forego the dumplings just because it's cold and I don't know how long I want to sit out there and screw with it. Might be an early night for bed as usual, but can't get up too early. There's not going to be any 3 a.m. crap because I'm not going to be on that trailhead before the sun comes up. It's going to be freaking cold in the morning. So I'm going to have to lay around in here if I wake up too early and figure it out. Oh, there's a little rocky poo under there. I'm trying to get this huge bag in the doorway with me. It's not working well. Nailed it. Where'd that big rock go? It's going to have to be removed, kids. That thing felt like crap. I don't know where it went. There you go. Angles are fun. Man, that lighting is garbage. Anyway, all right, so got my Hidden Woodsman lightweight jungle rock, I think it's called. Yeah, sure. So in here, so I got my food pot. It's got my stuff in it for my soup tonight. The old Possibles pouch. It's standard stuff. My pillow, my insulated static V. Not bad, but on my last trip, I did get some cold spots where like my butt was sagging down further to closer to the ground. I meant to bring my closed cell foam pad and put underneath it, and I did not. The bottom of the rest of this bag is pretty much just clothing because I wanted extra clothing for this trip, just in case. I got extra socks in here. Sleep socks. Those were the business last time. So socks for tomorrow for hiking. So I have fresh ones. A thicker beanie for hanging out tonight. And then extra layers. In here, I've got a couple books, The Lost Art of Reading Nature Signs and Bushcraft Advanced. And then I've also got a handsaw in here just in case I needed it to cut up some wood. So this one is my rain gear, my rain jacket, rain pants, which I can use as a layer for a windbreak as well, and then my gloves, like my big winter gloves for leather ones. Those are gonna get used now. And then over here is just the first aid and the fire kit, the standard fire kit. So drug some of that stuff out, and then I need to get the sleeping bag out. So I'm gonna get the bed blown up, thrown in here, and then figure out what else we're gonna do. There's a poncho in here too. I got a poncho from a military surplus going out of business for $16 USGI. It's kind of awesome. It's a little thicker than the other ones. And a kukia. Sleeping pad set up. Got my the pillar set up. It is so much warmer in here out of the wind. It's ridiculous. Like it's a breezy one out there. It is absolutely completely different temperature. Those cows are friggin' huge too that I showed you that walked through. Well, I'm gonna show you when I make this video. I'm hoping they don't just roll up on me in the middle of the night and like run into my tent, because that would be shitty. It kept saying make sure you have a prominent backstop, like your tent maybe. I don't know, but I'm hoping they don't come through here. It would suck. Anyway, yeah, I gotta get this sleeping bag out. I actually use the stuff sack it came with. I usually use a different one because I like it to be a little more subdued, so it all matches, because that's important. It is to me sometimes. So I didn't this time though. I just used the normal one it has. So it's the one that the sleeping bag came with. This is the Perea Outdoors. I've used a few times now. I really like it. It's down and it is light. It's lightweight. I had it in the truck, so I didn't need it to be lightweight, but it also has a little more wiggle room than my synthetic down bag, which I would sell, but then if I ever have somebody go with me that needs a cold one, I'll have it. So it's already paid for, why not? So this thing, I can't believe how big and puffy it gets because it packs down so small. Get that down there. Oh, keep your bag also inside your tent with you, and you could like prop it up and it'll help block to like almost make walls so that you can have more heat. So I'll prop that up inside of here against the mesh, and then I can hopefully help block some wind and some heat. I gotta be careful though, because it's got a metal frame, and I don't want it to dig a hole in my floor, so I can't wiggle it around a bunch, but yeah. So I want to show you guys what I take in my day bag whenever I'm doing hikes. So it varies sometimes depending on how far I'm going or what I need. I basically want to have something that if I get stuck out there, I'm going to be okay. So it varies in the temperature. I did this in my video that I did hiking Red Rock, but this one's a little different. It's a lighter weight bag. It is a REI Flash 22 liter bag. So this time I have a Nalgene, or not a Nalgene, sorry. Oh, I thought it was wet. It's just cold on my foot. It's not a Nalgene. It's a smart water bottle. It's 1.5 liters. So I have 1.5 liters of water on me because I wasn't doing any big trails today. And then the other side, I have a little sit pad if I want to sit down for like lunch. If I'm doing a longer trail, it is a Thermarest sit pad. I usually take my, what's the other one I have? The one that's always on my bag. The Tough Possum Gear. So this one's the lighter deal that folds up, so the other one stays flat. This one can fold up. Anyway, I have a Israeli bandage. Anything bad. My headlamp, because I didn't know if I'd get stuck out there when it was dark. And put that in my pocket because I need that for camping. That was the other thing, is I'm used to packing one bag. I kind of had to combine what I needed for the whole trip between 2 different bags, which was weird. It really confused me because I'm used to just packing one bag. So open it up, and the inside on the front here, because it is cold out, I have a, well, for emergency stuff, I have a emergency light and a flashlight. It's just a, I think it takes AA. It's a Smith & Wesson. I've had it forever. I don't know where I got it from. Outdoor research gloves. They're thinner gloves so I can have some dexterity. That's just in there for the hike, so if my hands get cold, I do put my hands in my pockets. But you probably shouldn't hike downhill with your hands in your pockets, or really at all, because then if you fall, you're gonna fall on your face. But it's live and learn, right? Inside, I have a canister so I can cook, which I might end up doing my dinner with out here because I don't know if I want to deal with the wind for the fire. So, and this, I brought my lightweight titanium cook set, and this is the reason I have 2 gas canisters. This one's about empty. Like, it might just light. Inside of the can, I have a lighter and matches, tinder for starting a fire, some cordage, it's number 36 bank line, the stove that goes to the top of it and it has a can opener, and then a open all knife. This is the one I used to cut up my cheese and sausage and stuff on my last trip. So it's real basic, like I need to eat or boil water or make a fire type thing for the day hike stuff. Like I said, I would use some of this in conjunction with my other camp gear. So I usually just take a cook pot and I have a pan or an actual like soup pot for this trip. Okay, so with the hike, there are different sources of water along the way. So I have what I consider dirty water bag, so I don't put any clean water in here. It's only water that's not been filtered or boiled. And then I have a Sawyer Mini that I use, which I need to take that. There's no water in it, but if there's water in them, you need to sleep with them in your bag because otherwise they'll freeze and then they're screwed because the membranes don't break. Oh, there's a little water in there. Whoops. So yeah, I need to sleep with that in the sleeping bag. And probably in another bag. I have a emergency candle in here. It is a 16-hour beeswax candle that I can make with some heat. I do have my journal in here, which I probably will take out for tomorrow's hike because I'm not going to be writing while I'm hiking. That'll be more for tonight. A tripod for the GoPro, my coffee kit. I have a shemagh in here to tie around my neck or my face if I need to. And then 5x7 emergency tarp with an emergency blanket and stakes, so if I have to make a shelter. And then my puffy jacket. So I'm gonna need that in the morning, so that's gonna come out. This is a synthetic Primaloft jacket. I got it for $40 before my whitewater trip, and it has been phenomenal. So there's that. So that is it for this little day kit. Not a whole lot, it doesn't weigh a lot, but it's enough that if I needed it overnight, I would be okay. I almost don't want to say anything, but the wind has seemed to die down a little bit. This is the Harbor Freight hatchet that's been so amazing. So I'm going to split this up a little bit and get me a little fire going. It's not going to be a big hang out by the fire kind of night because I don't want to. Didn't want to co-operate. There we go. That did her a little bit better. Maybe. Yeah. This piece is naughty. Sit. Speak. Aren't you a big pain in the ass? Here we go. This isn't great wood, but it's better than not having wood. All right. solid surface there. A little thick. Got her though. We are down to, I got my little thermometer hanging up. It's down to 30 degrees already. The sun just went down, or starting to go down. So I got the pot. No macaroni for the pot, but I got the pot. Let me get that reference. It's got all the goodies in it. So that is the Bisquick mix to make the dumplings. But you have to like mix it up and drop them in there and boil it, and it's good, but I don't think I want to mess with it. Chicken soup base, dehydrated veggie soup base, canned chicken. So I have a little can opener in my kit for the backpacking thingy, and then I have a bowl that I can eat out of too. So I'm gonna get water in there and get all that marrying up, and then get it boiling so that I can have my foodies here. See, that's what I'm talking about. This was in my backpacking like day bag, so it's kind of a pain in the butt because I have to go back and forth between the two bags to get all the crap I need. But yeah, that way I have what I hopefully don't need on the trail if I have an emergency. But I'd rather have it not need it. So I'm going to get this pot on the fire, get my dinner going here. It's cold. It's cold. It's not as cold as it has been whenever I camp. Like, it's warmer now than it was for a high on my last winter camp, but I don't know. It's all relative, right? It's not a warm guy. I still gotta write in the journal too at some point. Okay, time to get after it. It's dark real quick. I'm blinding myself so you guys can see me. Got my soup in the pot here. It is real warm. You can't see the steam. So I'm gonna throw this in the bowl. I'm gonna eat. Did some writing. I'll probably lay in the sleeping bag and read. It's cold. And the breeze out there, if there was no breeze at all, it would probably be fine. But the breeze is just enough to make it like not fun to sit around the fire. So it's still burning out there, which is fine. There's nothing around it. It's gonna burn. The wind's blowing toward mud. So I'm gonna eat, and then I'm probably gonna sack out pretty early. It is I gotta put a new battery in this. I keep forgetting. 6:09. So it's still early, but I'll lay here and read for a while. I could probably read for a couple hours and think about things and do the normal-ish. So I'm gonna get this soup dumped in here. I'm gonna do it outside the tent. That way I don't get stuff on it. And then if I don't get back with you guys, I will see you in the AM for the Devil's Bridge hike. Brr. A little frosty. Yeah, got frost on the inside of the tent too. A little bit, little sparklies. It is. What's the temperature? I can't see it through the camera. My eyes are adjusted. 20 of them. All right, so it is 3:30. Told myself I wouldn't get up before 3:30. So I'm going to pee first and foremost. It's always the thing when it's cold, you gotta get out of your bag, right? And then we'll start coffee and breakfast. And then I figure by the time to coffee and breakfast, pee, break down and pack up, get in the truck, drive back to town, get to the trailhead. It should put us at about 5:30. So then if I need to, I can nap in the truck and then wait for the sun to come up and hit the trail. Alrighty, so coffee water and breakfast water's going. I'm gonna do the Mountain House breakfast meal this morning instead of oatmeal. Be a little heartier or something. Since I'm doing a hike today, I figured the calories I could probably use. But it's cold. I've got hot hands in my pockets, so I'm sticking my hands in there to warm them up. Probably gonna put the shamaga on my face this morning for the hike as well. So I'm actually back in my sleeping bag trying to stay warm. But should get this water going here, get some coffee going, and then eat breakfast. And then it'll be time to pack up and go, which we have quite a bit of frost on everything. So it'll be wet, but when I get home I'll have to just undo it. I think my canister's running out. I'm about to change it out. Poop. Welcome back. I got the coffee done. My food's cooking. A little scrambled egg action. Scrambled eggs. Just scrambled eggs. So, only 350 calories, but I have trail snacks and stuff too. Oh, that's warming my guts and it feels awesome. I switched out my socks as well. Took off my sleep socks and put on some socks for hiking today. And then I have kind of slowly packed up some of my stuff. While I've been sitting here, these socks, if you need good winter socks, they're made by Carhartt and they're 100% wool. They are, they're called their Arctic socks. They're $20 a pair, but they are thick and they're awesome. I only use them for sleeping. I don't walk around in them. They're just my sleeping socks, so they stay dry for that. So I swapped those out, put some stuff up. Got my hot hands still going here. So I'm gonna drink this coffee. I gotta stir this. It's been about 5 minutes. So these basically, you put a cup of water in, you stir them, seal them up, let them sit for 5, stir them again, let them sit for 4 or 5. And they're good to go. The biggest thing, and I've said it before, but I haven't had one of these in a while in a video, don't put too much water in here, as then all the stuff in here won't absorb it and it's gross. So they get real juicy. But yeah, I'm gonna let that cook and eat. Probably make another cup of coffee because that's what we do. I just live on coffee, and then I'm gonna slowly kind of pack my stuff up and get ready to roll out. I gotta make sure I put my day bag together right. It is buried in layers here. 4:12, so I'm right on task. If I can be all packed up and everything, be out of here by 5, I'm thinking, and then get to the trailhead, and then as the sun comes up, I'll hit the trailhead. That'll be the business, and it should make for some good pictures. I was gonna show you guys. I have so much crap in my sleeping bag. So my GoPro in here to keep it from freezing. My water filter, and then where are they at? So normally, since I just do an overnighter, I don't take bath stuff because I'm just gonna go home. But this time I brought dude wipes, which could probably be converted to chick wipes. Unscented with vitamin E and aloe, a must for camping, fishing, and hiking. That's what they think. 18 flushable wipes. They say I wouldn't flush them in anybody's toilet you care about. But yeah, they're really thick, and you just grab one of them out of there and wipe up. So hit your main spots, call it a day. Yeah, these are cool. I've used them before. I had single ones, so I bought these. This is a 18 pack. So you want to put those in your sleeping bag so they don't freeze overnight, because everything else about did. My water, top of my water bottle did. So anyway, I will catch you guys after a bit. So I'm currently sitting in my truck, waiting for 7:35, which apparently is the sunrise today in Sedona. So yeah, I don't really feel like getting out there in the dark, and then it'll be kind of hard to take video anyway. So I got a couple trails today. I found another short one that I want to do, so I'm going to do the Devil's Bridge early before it gets crazy, and then I'm going to do another hike after that, called Fay Canyon. So there's a few other hikes here I would like to do, but I don't know if I'm going to have the time. We'll see how I feel after this one, or after these two. I might end up doing those, and then I could stay another night. I have enough stuff to stay 2 nights, because that was the original plan, so we'll see. You'll see. That was pretty great. On my way back now. My compass is, I don't know what that is. That's my collar. On my way back to the truck, and then I think I'm gonna do Fake Canyon. So you'll warm up a little bit, get a little something to eat, and hit it. Heyo. Whew. Slippery. Okay, for real, for real. Finish that hike. Did it right. You got to do it in the morning. All of these. And now people are starting to crowd up in it. So this one wasn't as bad as the other ones, but I think it's a less known. It's a very short. I'm about that life. 3 of them one weekend. So thanks for watching. I will catch you guys next time. Please share this, like, and then hit subscribe. It helps algorithms, helps get it out to more people, so more people can see me be goofy, freeze my butt off.